If you hated carrying around that darn bucket in Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube, you can lay your worries to rest. In Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Ring of Fates, for the DS, you can concentrate on beating up monsters and collecting loot. And all in all, you'll probably have fun with this lighthearted and youthful take on the license. It's too bad that the game trips itself up with some noticeably clunky design quirks. In the single-player game, twins Chelinka and Yuri and 3 of their friends head into the game's multi-layered dungeons to discover the secrets of the red crystal-wearing monsters and the secrets of their parents' pasts along the way. Ring of Fates is at heart a dungeon crawl, but it throws in some unique elements. You can control any of the 4 available characters at any time, and each one has his or her own characteristics. Al throws magic bombs, your Yuri and Chelinka combo character uses a sword, Nash shoots arrows with his bow, and Neith, well, not only can she use a melee weapon, but she can also roll up into an urn and smash into enemies. The magic system is really interesting, though it requires a huge amount of fumbling around to make it work the way you want it to. To cast a spell, you need to have a spell crystal called a Magicite in your inventory. To cast it, you need to select it on the touchscreen, hold X, and then move a spell ring to the area where you want to cast the spell, and then let go of the button. You can even stack spells using the same character or different ones, though doing so in the single-player game means tapping an icon, holding a button, holding another button, tapping another icon, and so on. It can be fun, but it's also pretty cumbersome. There are plenty of other problems too, like the useless artificial intelligence, but for the most part, the campaign is a fun mix of monster slicing, light platforming, and puzzle solving. It's even more fun to play with friends. As long as everyone has their own DS and a copy of the game, up to 4 local players can crawl the dungeons together, and it's even more enjoyable than the single player because you can pull off magic piles together without so much work. Just be warned that the multiplayer causes the game's frame rate to drop pretty badly. In the end, Ring of Fates is a lot more accessible than the last Crystal Chronicles game, but for everything it fixes, it adds something new in its place. But no worries, this is still a very good game that will give you hours of lighthearted fun, whether you're playing alone or you have a few friends along for the adventure.